Hello, hello. Hi. What's up? The coffee is brewing. Actually, not yet. Sorry, the subtitle lied to you a little bit. But we'll get there. We're gonna do it. I overslept a lot this morning. Um, I meant to do this a lot earlier, but after last night's stream, I just passed out, and I was too busy dreaming about. Actually, I don't really remember. I think I was dreaming about streaming. So like in my dream, I was here on time this morning. So I think that probably counts for something. Anyway, check out our fish cam. Our fish buddy's doing pretty good. But I came this morning to check on him, and he turned blue. I don't know why. He was a red fish before. I think it's possible that he might have died, and the software switched out the fish and hoped we wouldn't notice. And now it's just like trying to pass it off, but it couldn't find the same color fish, which is very sad. He wasn't even on survival mode. This was just creative. But let's just go along with it. He's fine. It's the same fish. And anyway, we are enjoying these chill fish tunes while we make. Actually, it's a little quiet. We're making coffee, and then we're gonna play Shogi. And the type of coffee preparation technique that we're using today is the AeroPress, which you can see that I've got sort of set up over there. So I'm gonna hop off of this mic and get over to the coffee cam, and I'll see you there. Hey, I'm here. Alright, so here's what we got. This is called the AeroPress. It's a really cool way of making coffee. It's pressurized, kind of like the espresso that we made before, but it's for making a full cup of coffee. And it's very portable. It's got these little small filters as opposed to the big filters that we had on the Chemex before. And it prepares a single cup. So for this preparation technique, it's kind of like those pour-over techniques that are positioned above the cup and drip in. But in this case, rather than just dripping, it involves you putting pressure on it with your hand, kind of like the French press. So it's a combination of like a lot of things that we've looked at so far. I'm going to get the water boiling, and then we'll take a look at our coffee for today, which is actually just finishing off the prickly pear. Okay, all right, pop quiz. Do you remember the tasting notes for prickly pear? No rewinding the stream. Here's the answer. It tastes like pear with hints of prickly, and that's what we're going for today. We're not gonna add milk and sugar to it. I don't know why it came out so bad last time, but I do want to make a nice milk and sugar coffee at some point, but today we're just going for black coffee. So let me show you how this AeroPress works. So it's got a few little parts. Down here is like a super large pour filter, and this is really just for holding the filter paper in place. We've got a plunger, which we're going to plunge the coffee through with. It's a little gross, actually. Let me go clean this. Hold on. I thought I cleaned this a while ago, but maybe not. We just disinfect it so we don't get some horrible coffee disease. Okay, hold on. Is this good? I can't really see. Is that clean? Am I gonna die? I think think it's fine. Why was it? I don't know why it was sticky though. Some sort of coffee residue. Yikes. Okay, it feels clean. Smells like coffee, but it feels clean. We're gonna take the risk. I think it's worth it. For that delicious prickly pear coffee. I'm gonna pour some boiling water on it too. Hope you could hear me and that wasn't just mumbling. Alright. Plunger, filter, and then this is the main body, and it's got these little marks for, as far as I've seen, people generally just kind of ignore the marks. But the marks are intended to be if you wanted to make, I think, like 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of coffee. Although that might not be true. I think it might be more for marking off volume. Anyway, I don't know. I don't measure things. Life's too short. Oh, gross. This is sticky too. Hold on. Sorry. Should have cleaned ahead of time. Nice and clean. Where did my towel go? I'm like a real barista now. Cleaning the parts, polishing them with the towel. And then I'll give you some philosophical life advice and pour you a nice cup of coffee. There we go. I guess. We're good. All right. So what you want to do for AeroPress coffee is grab a filter. It's just one little piece of paper like that. This gets placed in the bottom. And then this locks in. Right? This goes on top of your cup. I think you could wash out the filter. That might improve the taste slightly. I guess I'll do that this time. So just pour a little coffee in. Get all the water out. The one thing I don't really like about this approach is that the filter gets a little folded on the bottom. You rinse it first, but it'll be sticking well enough. It hasn't like folded on itself or anything, so it should be okay. Okay, next up is the coffee itself, which I have pre-ground. And you'll start to see that like all coffee preparation techniques have the same basic principles. There, wash your filter out, add water to your coffee, give it a certain amount of time and or mixing to extract fully, and then either allow it to drip through or apply pressure to move it through. Oh, jeez. I almost dropped my forks all over the floor. Okay, we're using a fork, so I don't have any clean spoons. And what we're going to do is ignore the instructions in the book, and we are going to fill this all the way up. Alright, so we're filling this with coffee. We're getting sort of a bubble layer on the top as the grounds release their gases. I'm going to give it a little mix. No, I'm not trying to like scrape the paper, but with this approach and like the relatively small diameter, the grounds don't always get fully suspended. Now this is a hot tip I picked up by watching videos. You want to put the plunger in early, press down a little, and then pull it up. So we just made a vacuum here. This is going to allow the coffee more time to extract before it drips through. So we're going to leave this for a few minutes, just like we did last time. and switch back over to desk cam to go over the game for today. Okay, be right back. And we're back. Hello. Alright, let's give those little coffee grounds a chance to wake up. Getting the nice hot water. In the meantime, I'm gonna switch over my cam. Wait, where'd the fish go? Oh, there he is. He's fine. He jumped out. Oh no! He could smell the coffee. It smelled too good. It activated his one single fish neuron. He's like, give me that coffee. That's sad. The next time I stream, the fish is gonna be a different color again. It's like, I swear, I didn't do anything. Maybe he's like a chameleon fish. Let's get him out of here. Where is he? Which one is he? He's undefeatable. Ah. Ooh. Wait. Sorry. Oh no. What am I getting rid of? Arg, I should have practiced this more. Goodbye, fishy. Oh wait, I'm still hearing. Why am I still hearing him? Oh, hold on. It's like he's still there. Okay, we're back. So, Clubhouse games. We're back to the grind again. I guess this is like my favorite game because it's all we play. Let's see. We get an audio from this? Doesn't seem like it. Come on now. Alright, we're in. Let's watch the intro video for Shogi. And then coffee should be ready by then. We'll brew it up and then have a nice little physical set that I ordered I can show you. And we'll try to win some games, but let me just tell you now, Shogi is like, it's like chess, but for geniuses. Like, chess is already for geniuses, or maybe like real smart individuals, and Shogi is for like large brain ascended beings. But I do like mini Shogi. I can do that one a little bit. We'll watch watch regular Shogi first.
I like a good game of chess, but I don't know Shogi.
It's a game of war. The ultimate goal is regicide.
It always is.
This is the king.
That's what every board game is.
What are the pieces around him?
His troops, they all move differently.
Ah, not so different from chess then.
Ah, but you see, when they breach enemy lines, they get stronger.
So only a little bit like chess.
Yeah, your pieces promote when they get on the other side, and all their movesets change.
Capture an enemy piece, it joins your side.
They respawn. This is wild. This is the craziest part of the game.
All right. I'll stop comparing it to chess.
There's more to it than that, of course.
There's more?
But don't worry. You'll pick up the finer...
Then let's overthrow some kings.
Sic Semper Tyrannis!
Okay, so she did not mention that when the pieces join your side, you can put them down, and like instead of your turn, you can take an opponent's piece and just put it on the board, and you can put it wherever you want. You can put it anywhere, and you can do a checkmate by placing the piece on the board. It's wild. So there's so many possible like different moves that could be going on at any one time, and the game gets more complex the more pieces you capture. Like chess, you start out with your openings, and then the openings are by the book, and then you have the mid game, which is really complicated, and that's where you like express a lot of your individuality, I guess, and your personality, and how you position your pieces, trying to like lead your opponent into traps and stuff. And then everything simplifies. Like someone will make a mistake, they'll lose a major piece, and then the game simplifies down to the end game. In Shogi, it just gets more and more and more complex until I don't know. I'm not really sure what the game plan is. It's just somebody wins out of nowhere. It's just chaos, and whoever rides the wave better is the victor. It's exciting. It's a cool game, but I don't know how far we're gonna go against the computer. We'll see. Anyway, I think coffee's done, so let me switch again. Okay, man, I really hope you can hear me. I need to start labeling my mics. Anyway, our coffee has now been given time to extract, and we're going to push through the filter. So this step always makes me a little nervous because I just always imagine putting too much pressure down and smashing my cup, just like pressing my palm directly down on broken shards of ceramic. But unlike the French press, you do want to put a little bit of pressure here. I've seen some crazy videos where people get like espresso quality pressure, and they even get like a creme layer by pushing through the AeroPress. But I would never do that. I don't trust my cups enough to be pressing that hard on this thing. But you get a nice little gas hissing sound at the end there, and then you reveal no bubbles. Sad. No bubbles here either, but hopefully the extraction's good. And then you need to, after you're done, fill up with remaining water to whatever you want to be a single cup. The way you're supposed to use an AeroPress, according to the instructions actually, is you fill the grounds, and then you only add enough water to get up to like, I think, the level 2, and then you press all of that through, and then you add the water afterwards. I've seen a lot of people that add more water to the AeroPress first, just so there's more chance to dilute the coffee, or extract more of it, I guess I would say. Alright, and here we are. I'll give it a taste. Wow, it's really flavorful. Let me try to compare it to what we did last time. Okay, last time we did French press, the color was a lot different. It was like a muddier sort of brown. It's very oily, and it coated your tongue. I actually kind of think that was a better fit for the prickly pear. Here's the little notes, in case you forgot. In case you didn't take notes last time, like you should have. Aren't you paying attention in class? Okay, no, it's fine. This time it's a lot sharper. I'd say it's like more single note. Let me see. I don't taste the fruitiness as much this time. I'm not sure why. Like there's something there, but it's not as distinct as it was before. I can't really pick out what the flavors are. Like I said, I'm not really good enough to do that yet. They say chocolate. Maybe I do taste black cherry this time. It's good though. It just tastes like generic coffee to me. I'm not really like picking up a lot of complexity. But the coffee itself is really nice. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, see you on the other side again. Alright then, here we are. Let's get the coffee cam out of the way. And we're on the desk cam. Here's our coffee. Very dark. Very, very tasty. Here's the Shogi board that I ordered. It seems to be a recurring trend that the board games that I order off of Amazon come a lot smaller than I was expecting. But I like the box. It looks nice. So let's open it up and take a look, see what we got in here. Where's my knife? Here we are. Oh, and just give me 1 sec to make an adjustment. I need to move my mic over. Okay, are you still with me? Tried to not make the worst sound in the world by moving that mic while it's still on. Okay, let's slice this open. Carefully, with surgical precision. There we go. That's the sound. Okay, so we got a book. Hey, the pieces are pretty big, actually. I like that. Shogi. Let's see if it tells us how to play. Yeah, nice. Okay. So here's the rule set, and here's how all the pieces move. So the rule set, I think, is very similar to what we just heard. Shogi, also known as Japanese chess, is the most popular chess variant native to Japan. It's been around since the 16th century. And they say the most exciting aspect is that a captured piece can return to the board, so it's a highly dynamic game, resulting in very few draws. Which, yeah, that's interesting to me too. The thing with chess is that it's very well understood. Generally, in like human games at the top level, people don't really make mistakes unless they're on some sort of time pressure. So a lot of the like the disparity, I guess, in skill level is really just how well you are at managing your time. I think I might just be making stuff up, but this is how it seems to me. And so really the best chess players in the world are like super fast thinkers, and they're good at working under pressure and like pressuring their opponent, which is, I mean, it's still really interesting, but it's so imposing too, because you have to not only be good at chess, but you have to be good at chess fast. The thing with shogi is that it doesn't really end in a draw. Like, chess, if both players had equal amounts of time, I think it would just end in a draw. Or like if you play a computer, the computer's to basically solve chess. So the computer will pretty much never lose. It'll only draw, or you will lose. But in this game, it's like they say, it's more dynamic, I suppose. I'm not sure what high-level shogi looks like, though. I haven't seen too much of it. Okay, and so we have a 9x9 grid, and we have all these pieces arranged like so. And then there are kanji on the front, which identify the characters. And then certain pieces flip over when they promote, and they get slightly new movement patterns. Alright, let's go through the pieces now. And I'll leave the little guide up here, and we'll match them up. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Little Gundam guy out of the way. Alright, here come the pieces. I probably shouldn't have poured them out like that. Directly on our instruction manual. They're nice. They're little wooden pieces. You can see they've got kanji on the front, promoted on the back. And then, like with Go, you want to hold these like this between your two fingers, and you want to snap them onto the board. I'm pretty good at this one. It's easier when it's a flat piece versus a round stone that you have to snap. Actually, I think you want middle finger forward. And then you slide into position. The tricky part with these is that you have to pick these pieces up first. I bet people cheat and they use their thumb to pick it up, and then they do that. But I'd have to watch some games to see. Alright, okay, let's go through the pieces. These don't have the cheat code like they do in the Clubhouse games where they give you the English letter, so we're gonna have to figure it all out. Oh man, I don't have enough room. Get out of here, pieces. Okay, here's a piece. This is the gold general. I do recognize that. The gold kanji. Kinsho. Gold general can move 1 square in any direction, except backwards diagonally. So here's this piece. It can move, it's basically like a worse king in chess, but it's expendable, so. The gold and silver generals are around the king and they're supposed to protect them. So let's see if we can find the silver general too. Should be like a bigger piece. Here we go. Ginsho. So we have Ginsho and Ginsho. And the silver general, both of the generals can go forward 1 space into the upper 3. The silver can do the back 2, so he fills in the gap that the gold can't. So we have the gold and silver generals. They have promotions, but maybe it's on the back of the instruction manual. What else do we got? Let's find the king. The king is the biggest piece. The pieces are ranked by size and importance. Oh, there are actually 2 different kings. That's interesting. And there is no like black and white like there is in chess. Instead, it's just the pieces face different directions. Okay, and here's the opposing king. Now we have the knight. Let's see, Keima. There he is. These pieces smell a little formaldehyde-y. It's probably fine. Alright, knight. Here he is. Oh, the knight moves like the chess knight. So the knight jumps 1 square forward, or 2 squares forward, 1 to the left. And then let's find another knight. So it can promote, and it becomes a silver. Now actually, I don't know if you take a piece that you've captured and play it on your opponent's side of the board, I'm not sure if it promotes or not. But maybe we'll find out today. Oh, sorry, hold on. That's not, I am incorrect. This is the promoted knight. It's the same as the gold. The promoted silver is also the same as the gold. Let me find another silver. This is the promoted silver. Not sure what the gold promotes into. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, gold does not promote. So gold is the ultimate that a piece can become. I don't think there's like a queen equivalent. So gold attacks like that. Silver becomes gold. Knight becomes gold. Then we have a lance, which it's a bit of a single-minded piece. It can move forward. I'm not sure if it can even move back. I think it might only be able to move forward. But again, we'll check. I'm not that knowledgeable in this game. We're gonna be learning together. But the nice thing about Clubhouse games is that they know the rules for you. Okay, this promotes into a gold as well. And we have a bishop. Bishop. Where are you? Kakugyo. Am I just being blind right now? Aha, bishop. All right, here's the bishop. Bishop moves like a chess bishop. So any diagonal direction, and then we need another one so we can promote him. Here we are. Here's the bishop, and he promotes. So the promoted bishop can move like the king and also like a bishop. I forgot to mention, but the king moves the same as the chess king. So the bishop can move all of those squares, and it can also move in the diagonals. Okay, in addition to a rook, you also have, in addition to a lance, you also have a rook. So here's the lance. Here's the rook, and so the second kanji for both is the same. We have kyosha and hisha. Where is it? I think this, yeah, this is it. Okay, here's the rook. Rook moves like a chess rook. And now we gotta flip the paper over. Got this memorized? Good. Promoted rook. We just had the rook. Yeah, here he is. Rook promotes into dragon. Ryu. And so, like with the bishop, it can move like a king, and it can move like a rook. And then we have the pawn. Pawns can only move one square forward. No en passant. Also, they capture one square forward. They don't capture diagonally like chess pawns. And then when a pawn promotes, it becomes gold. Lots of pieces become gold generals when they promote. Okay, and now let's take a look at the rest of the rules. So each side alternates, moving one piece per turn. Pieces capture using their normal moves and landing on a square occupied by an enemy piece. So that's basically like chess. The only difference is that the pawn captures forward. Okay, captured pieces have to be shown on the board. You can drop a captured piece as your own move on any vacant square on the board. Okay, so it's always dropped with its unpromoted value face up. You can't put a pawn onto a file which already contains one of its own pawns unless the pawn has been promoted. Also, a pawn can't give an immediate checkmate, but other pieces can be dropped to give a checkmate. You can't put somewhere where it won't be able to move. I mean, you can't put a piece somewhere. So you can put a lance on the far side of the board because it wouldn't have any moves if you did. So pawn, knight, lance cannot be dropped onto the far rank. The knight cannot be dropped onto the second furthest rank. Why is that? Can the knight not go backwards? Oh yeah, the knight can only go forwards, that's why. So you can't put a piece somewhere where it wouldn't have a move afterwards. The promotion zone we saw in the video is the final 3 ranks. If a piece moves into, out of, or within the zone, you can promote it. So I guess, oh, if you put a piece in the zone, you move it out, you can promote it. And then so you turn it over, showing in red. The piece maintains its promoted value until it's captured. And if, so the similar move, you have to promote if you have like a pawn on the far side of the board and it wouldn't have any moves left. Okay, this is the board that came with it. I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the pieces, but I really thought that this was gonna be like a mat for the board, but it's just a piece of paper, unfortunately. Oh well. We can get a separate mat. I really do like these pieces. Let's set up the board, and then we'll go play a game. Yeah, let me take a sip of coffee. Alright, then. Here's my cheat sheet. So first, let's do the pawns. So the pawns are all on... Oh no. This might not even work. We need something to weigh it down. Come here, Gundam guy. Thank you. What else do we got? Where's my, aha. A cheeky little booty tumble. There we go. Pawn. So pawns take up the whole first rank. That's not a pawn. Excuse me. It was just roughly the same size. Everyone knows that bigger pieces are stronger. Pawn, 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 pat to pawn. There we go. Okay, next up. So after the pawns, we have 2 pieces on the second file. I think that's the knight and the bishop. Yep, so the bishop is on the left. That's why they were hard to find, because there's not too many of them. The knight and the bishop are like supremely powerful pieces in this game because there's no queen. Alright, and the knight... Oh no, that's not a knight. That's the bishop and the rook, I should say. Where's my rook? Bishop, check. Rook. Rook, where are you? Where did you go? I just saw him. He was here a minute ago. Rook. I couldn't tell because he was promoted. He got a new job. Okay, bishop, rook. Bishop on the left, rook on the right. Lances go on the side. Okay, lance is followed by knight. Knight is followed by silver general, Ginsho. And then we have the gold general. And then we have the king. Oh, what did I do? And then it's just the mirror on the other side. So that would be gold general, silver general, silver, and then another knight, and another lance. Lance, 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 lance. And there we go. So that's half of the board, and then these will go on the other half. And so again, when these get to the other side, king doesn't promote, gold doesn't promote, silver becomes a gold, knight becomes a gold, lance becomes, what does lance become? Oh, lance becomes a gold as well, but just written differently. Bishop becomes mega king bishop, and rook becomes king rook. Pawns become a gold. Alright, got it. Easy, right? Simple game. I'm gonna get these pieces out of here because they're a little smelly. And then we can get started. Perhaps we could leave a couple pieces out. Oh, we got king. That's good. Do I remember? Silver general. Ooh. Gold general. And we got a pawn. Any pawns left over? Yeah. Nice little pawn. Where did I put the lid for this? I guess it's gone forever. Oh, there it is. Shogi. Alright, I'm gonna move these cams around. I'm gonna mute myself for a sec while I put my mic back. Alright, let's get a little smaller here. And let's make the game bigger. Also, I want to flip these around actually. There we go. Alright. We're going in. let's start with the full game of Shogi, and we'll see how it goes. And then I want to do some mini Shogi too. And here's the desk cam. It is no longer the fish cam. I need to cover that up. Okay, everything's in place. Except for me. My face is cut off. How will you see me? There I am. Hi. Okay, let's get serious. We gotta focus. It's Shogi time. I'm gonna Shog. Hold on. 1 sec, it's not... I was wrong, it's not Shogi time yet. Okay, now it is. Let's play. What are we on? We're just on normal difficulty. Shouldn't be too bad, right? And so kind of like similar to Go, you can get those beautiful boards that are like really, really thick. And the really expensive ones, I think, are just made out of one piece of wood. So, hold on. Let's make a move first. I don't know what's good. I bet this would be good because it opens up your bishop. So there's a tree. I think it's called like a Kaya tree. I might be wrong because I haven't looked into this for a while. And like really fancy Go and Shogi boards are made out of wood from that tree. Hey, can't I just capture this? No, because he's got his silver. Oh, clever. now what do I do? Should I keep pushing pawns? Okay, wait, let's think about what we have here. Lance wants to move forward, so we should really move this guy up. Yeah, so it's like this rare type of tree. I'm gonna counter that. And you basically cut down the tree and you try to get like giant chunks of wood out of it. And the quality of the wood is really nice. Like it has like that nice kind of grain marbling. It's kind of like the equivalent of like, what is it, like Wagyu steak, but in a tree. And so if he takes me, I take him. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's move my knight up. And so you cut down the tree, and you get a big cube out of it. And if it's one singular piece, then you build a board out of that. And like, when you snap your pieces down on it, it just like, it sings, like it resonates. It's so cool. I mean, this is all secondhand. I don't even know. I've never played on like a big fancy board before, because they're crazy expensive. It's such an interesting idea. And then so there are different like variants of that, because not everyone can afford the crazy awesome boards. So you can get one that's made out of multiple pieces. Anyway, I don't have the vision for this game because I don't see how the pieces move in my head the same way I do when it's like a piece with a shape, like in chess. But we're gonna try our best here. I want to be able to win this trade, so I think moving the knight up might be the play. At the very least, I can just capture a pawn. Wait, that was dumb. Why'd I do that? I just figured he would let me attack, I guess. Hold on, we need to fix this egregious error now. If I take with the lance, then he takes my lance, and then I've gained nothing from the whole exchange. Let's get our rook over there. Arg, that was dumb. Wait, I don't want... this is the bulkiest play ever. Oh, he's moving his king. Wow. Oh, he gave me his lance. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the pawn. He puts the knight down. What's he planning with that? Oh, he's starting to take the bishop. I see. I don't really want to give up my bishop. It's kind of a good piece. Where could I move it? could check the king with it. And then he could take it with his bishop, and then let's just move it somewhere safe for now. Oh, that's scary.
Hold on.
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't want to resign. I can't undo. Sorry, my reflex when I'm threatened is to just turn back time. What do you do? Oh, that's worse than it's worse than it was before. That's lame. Just give me that. That belongs to me. Alright. Okay, we're doing good now. Anyway, so like I was saying, you can get a board that's made out of 2 separate pieces, which is a little bit less expensive. Because, like, if you think of the size of these boards, right, it's like, it's hard to get a big chunk just out of a tree like that that's exactly the right size. And so that's where, like, the artistry comes into it. Like, you have these crazy talented carpenters that can, like, splice the 2 pieces together so you could never even tell that it was made out of 2 pieces. But I think the acoustics would be slightly different. If you wanted to do, like, the Hikaru no Go thing, where you play the divine move, which I don't actually know what the context of that is, because I never finished that series. It's a good series, though. You should check it out. That would be, like, you need to play on the ultimate board, and you play, like, that one game-defining move, and it just, like, it's like tolling a bell, and it just resonates through the universe. That's what you need the expensive boards for. The 2-piece boards are still pretty good. And then you can get the sort of, like, what would you say? It's not knockoff, because it's still really nice quality, but it's, I think it's called Shin Kaya. It's like imitation Kaya. And it started off like the Kaya boards were too expensive, and they were running out of trees, and so they had the Shin Kaya, but now those are also running out, so they're basically like just as expensive. So the board, the Go board that I have, that I really love, is I've spilled stuff on it, but I pretend I love it, is a Shin Kaya board. It's small, and it's made out of 2 splice pieces, so it's not that thick. But it's so nice. Even just like the cheap lower end boards. I think that one was like $100 or something. I got it as like a Christmas gift a while ago. It just feels so different. The pieces just snap on the board so nice. And the texture of the wood is great. And the color is just, I don't know. I like it. I just like looking at it. I'll play it. Hold on, sorry. Kind of rambling. We need to finish this guy off so that we can go to mini Shogi, which is comprehensible. I feel like I could just launch like a crazy attack. Maybe not yet. Let's be a little reserved for now. What does my promoted lance do? Okay. Let's start taking some of his pieces. I'm just gonna obliterate these pawns, I think. But first I'm gonna protect my lance with the knight. Oh, goodness. So I want to put like a pawn in there, but I can't because you can't have 2 pawns on the same file. But that's why you have the silver and gold generals, is to protect the king from attacks like that. That's good. Now we've got a bishop. So I'm going to take this pawn, takes him with the silver. I'll trade a knight for a silver. That promotes. Alright, and the board is getting smaller now. Now, I've got a lot of good pieces here. Let's see. I can actually take this... Oh, whoops. I was looking at the wrong one. I can take this pawn for free now. And that puts him in check. Blocks with the knight. Alright, how are we handling this? I think another bishop back here. Okay, defense with the lance. But his king is running out of places to move to, which is good. So let's get our own lance in here. Oh wait, no. That was dumb. Oh no, he can't take me because I have his knight pinned. That's good. Now if we take here, what can he do? He could take it with the king, but that's it. So actually, if we had a little bit of protection here first, we could do that. So that he can't take it with the king. I want to get the rook out there, but it's going to take too long. Can I capture his rook quickly? No. I can put a knight here, but then the pawn will take it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's just see if we can... Ah, darn. I was going to try to distract him with breadcrumbs. Alright, we'll move our pawn up. There we go. Take me! Haha, he fell for it. Now this space is free for our knight, and then this is going to check.
Check rook.
Okay, and we've almost got him now. What do we need here? We can't really move this up because he's got his generals around him, and he's got a rook, and he's got a lance. Wow. Okay, we might not be close to checkmate actually. Let's just pressure him. I want to see how this trade works out. So check with the silver. Gold takes silver. Lance takes gold. Rook, and then bishop. Oh wait, no, he has lance. That was a mistake. Promote bishop. Knight. Ah, I'm blind. I cannot see. Alright, so now you can see the game has turned around significantly. Most likely, if he was like really, really good, like if this was not the easy computer, he could probably just beat me with the pieces he has right now. That's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see if we can get him. Because otherwise we lose for sure. Maybe we can set up some kind of fork with the knight. No. Well, that's all we got. We're doing it.
Check.
Put him in check. Gold can't go backwards to capture that. And then we can... Let's see... Put the gold here.
Check.
Takes... I could check with the knight, but then he's just gonna be able to take it with his rook. Fine, give me that silver. Okay, rook is out of the way. Let's get the lance in here. Yikes. Silver. Check. Oh, look at that. Okay, I forgot that that was not a rook. It's a dragon, and it's going to destroy me. That's fine. At least I took his rook. It's pretty good. We could probably checkmate him with 2 rooks. Let's get the gold out of the way. Okay, and check. Blocks with the silver. Once your opponent has a lot of pieces, it's hard to like nail him down because you can just keep putting pieces in front of you. But I'll take that silver. He takes with the knight. What are we doing? Let's put another rook. Defense with the lance. I am going to... Oh, I could pop down a silver, but then he could take the silver with his king. Would that be bad? I don't know. Let's move the gold back. Hey, oh yeah, golds don't promote. Right. Now, if I move the gold backwards, he won't be able to attack the king, unfortunately. Oof, what are we doing? Where are we going? Let's go back here. Whoa, what was that? Wait, is that like a lance special move? If it takes a piece, it moves forward? That doesn't look good. Check. 2 rook check. Actually, a check right next to the king is pretty good because you can't put a piece in the way. Now we could get him with a knight And basically we're just trading a knight for a gold. Oh, he's got promoted lance. Does that go back? No, it doesn't. Alright, good. Give me that gold. Okay, he's starting to slowly run out of pieces. Silver here. We'll check. Probably take it with the pawn. And then we'll take back with the... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Just kidding. We'll put a lance down. And take. I think this promotes into something that could attack him, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Takes with the silver. Takes with the... Darn it. Darn. Let's get the rooks on a single file again. This is a travesty of a game. This is not going well at all. There, check. And check again. Takes with silver. I take with rook. Promote to dragon. I think we got him this time. We're practically there. Alright, so we can check him here. He can put a piece in the way. But I'll just keep taking the pieces that he puts down. You can only hide for so long. And then we can move our dragon into checkmate. He has to use the lance now. Double dragons.
Surrender.
We got him. That was probably looked so bad. If anyone knows how to play Shogi, that was probably a mess. It's fun though. Fun game, just really hard. Okay, that's the normal computer. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody has arrived on planet Earth. Let's try mini Shogi. I've played this one a few times.
Hey, this looks way easier than regular Shogi.
They say that this is for babies. Is that why he's here?
Check.
Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so no pawns. Well, one pawn.
This is way harder than it looks.
One pawn and then half of the board. She's merciless. One pawn, half of the board, and you don't have your bishop or your rook. Just your gold, silver. Oh, excuse me. You don't have your knight or your lance. But you do have your bishop and your rook. Okay, this is cool. So I wonder what a good first move is here. So rook could take the pawn, but that'd be dumb. Bishop could position itself somewhere. But bishop cannot position itself in a way that would support a rook attack right off the bat. So those placements are pretty deliberate. Gold and silver I probably want to keep around the king. So let's just move the pawn up so that we control more of the board. That was dumb. My mistake. Gold, protect the king. Rook's coming after the bishop now. I don't mind if rook takes the bishop though. I can move the silver up. Silver for rook, absolutely. Okay, he's got bishop. Silver. I've got rook. Silver cannot attack the sides. Gold can. But gold cannot move backwards. So if I put my rook up here... Oh, wait. I'm thinking like chess. Like if I put my rook up here and he takes it with gold and then I place the rook down, that would be a checkmate in chess, but not in Shogi because he can just put a piece down to defend himself. I wonder if pieces promote. I'm gonna get my gold in the game so he's not over on the side. Silver moves back. Silver is defending these, so I can't move up with my gold unless he's defended somehow. I could sneak up on the side, though. Yeah, that's not really that useful. Oh, and I can't attack his bishop with my bishop because gold does not defend the back pieces. Alright, let's get the rook on the board. I think that's the play. Rook could defend a gold attack. Gold does everything except the back too. Yeah, so if we move this here, we take the bishop. Very nice. Now we can place the bishop to attack.
Check. Check.
We've almost got him.
Check.
Maybe mate.
Surrender.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Alright, mini shogi. We got it. Oh, there's hints. Let's see some hints. Oh. Is there more than one hint? I think we could go pretty far in mini shogi. Let's see if we can beat the hardest computer.
Shall we play?
Let's go. Last time I moved the pawn and I got punished for it, so I don't like that move. I think I'm gonna move the silver actually. He moves bishop. Okay, bishop could go here. I could take here. Oh, if he takes with the rook there. No, that's still good for me. I'm gonna use the bishop to threaten the bishop. Okay, bishop trade. Rook moves up one. That's ominous. I could put him in check, but then he defends. It's better if I had like a fork or something. Oh, I like that actually. That threatens, well, not checkmate, but something close. So if I take this, he can take with gold. Yeah, actually, it's not that good. Let's get the silver up there. I'll take that.
Check.
Gold is in the game. Now if I take, oh, gold can take to the side. Ay, ay, ay. I want that rook. That rook would be very helpful for me right now. I don't want gold to take bishop. He's still got my bishop. If I give up this bishop, I'm done for. Maybe gold goes up. Yeah, probably has to get in the mix somehow. Gold is a good defender piece, gotta say. Okay, if we take with the rook. No. Okay, perhaps. I think if I don't know what to do, I just want to get pieces down. Let's do silver.
Check.
Yikes! Can't take that with the silver, so I have to go with the gold.
Rook bishop. Check.
Okay. Gotta move the king out. That's scary. But we've got more pieces to work with now. So if I take with rook, he could take with gold. Let's put the bishop. Oh no, actually, let's do gold against gold. Hold on. He's threatening to take my bishop. Wait, this is dangerous. I need to be more careful. Move bishop back. Ah, but it puts me on the back foot.
Check.
Yeah, and he pins with the silver. Yeah, yikes. Not good. Retreat with the king. We're in trouble now. This is a dangerous situation. Silver cannot attack on the sides, so let's pin that gold before it becomes real dangerous. Okay, I think he predicted what I was going for. I was going to put the gold here next, but he blocks with silver. That threatens the rook, so I think I have to move the rook defensively. Rook threatens bishop. Now we can put gold in here. Yeah. Gold in here. Takes the pawn. Take with rook. Check. Can't take with the gold. Because it would leave him in check. But it doesn't really gain us much. Oh. Oh no. We have to retreat again. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we need to leverage this pawn. This pawn is our one advantage. That's quite a move. Oh no, okay, it's fine. It just threatens the rook. I want to get the rook out of here anyway. No, don't move pawn up. Need to think through move. I think this is the play. He's overwhelming us with his piece advantage. Oh, I trapped my own bishop. There's nothing I can do about it. I guess we'll just do the trade.
Check.
Not good. Not good. I have a move. Oh yeah, revealed. Double revealed check. Wow. Except that was dumb. Unless he's mating me. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't dumb. I should know better than to criticize the computer. What happens if I review? Okay, no, I'm not going to be able to understand that. Max Shogi. No. That's just like a tabletop game. That's just Warhammer. Okay. Let's try again. We can do this. I just didn't play that smart. I don't know opening theory for mini Shogi. I need to get a complete book of mini Shogi strategy. I feel like that silver move didn't help me all that much. Let's think about what he would want to do. Probably like develop the bishop, right? Put it somewhere strong. So let's stop him from doing that. But if I put it here, then he could just move a silver up there. I think this is a good spot for the bishop. Okay. Now, I'll make it so if he takes my bishop, my rook is in a central position. That attacks the rook. There's not a lot of good spots for this rook. I could just go straight for the attack, but that's a little premature. We're just... Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of playing around. Posturing for position. I think the pawn up is good here. I'll do the trade. I'll take the silver. Yeah. Move the rook out of the way. I don't think that was very smart. Okay, silver could be taken by gold. But that it doesn't help me. Let's pin the gold with the bishop. Threatening to trade with the rook, but I'm totally okay with that. Right, and then let's get the silver up there. Okay, I'll take your rook. Pop down another bishop for the check. Silver for the check. Takes the silver. Take with bishop. Too bad I can't promote. And then I think rook ends it.
Surrender.
There we go. We got him. We got him, boys. Cool. That felt right. That's like the ending scene of the second Sherlock Holmes movie. Do people actually do that? Are they really capable of that? I really like those movies. What are they, like Guy Ritchie, I think is the director? Made those Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. They were like goofy action movies, but I feel like they still kind of captured the spirit of the books. It's like he and Moriarty are on top of a cliff and they're just playing a game of chess, and then they seamlessly transition to just like calling out their moves. I don't know, it's cheesy, but I like it. It's good movies. Or like he has the flash forward prediction ability that he uses in fights. And I had like the soundtrack for that movie on my phone for a long time. I'll say this, the soundtrack's really good. It's like, isn't it Hans Zimmer? He's like that guy that does all the soundtracks for every single movie. Soundtrack's a little better in context, I guess. It's kind of like listening to classical music. It's like, if it's in front of something going on, it's exciting. If it's not, it's kind of boring. But no, the soundtrack, like, in combination with the movie is great. Where is this going? What am I doing? What did I do last time? That was good last time. Bishop against bishop. Move rook to the side. Oh, that's what he's doing as well. Is it the first or the second Sherlock Holmes movie where he's like going against the secret society and they kill someone in a bathtub or something? And like there's the guy who acts like he can't be killed and he comes back from the dead and it's like weird occult stuff. And you think because it's like Sherlock Holmes's maxim that he doesn't believe in anything supernatural, and then he has like that scene where they leave him alone in his apartment and he goes kind of crazy, which is relatable. And they come in and he has like the drawings on the wall and stuff and it looks like, oh, he's finally given up, they broke him. He's like, no, I figured it out. And the climax of the movie is just like him revealing all of his deductions. I love that movie. It's so good. I like the scene where he goes to like confront the guy. Hold on, wait. I don't know what to do. That rook is very threatening. I don't like that. He goes to confront the guy in like the tower or whatever, and the cop leads him in. Lestrade, I think. And he has all these little diversions and he sets up the smoke so that the guy opens the window and then he can jump out the window. I always thought that was so smart. It must be hard to like write a Sherlock Holmes movie because you have to write like a really smart character. But I guess you have lots of time to think about it, so that makes it easier. Alright, where are we going? Bishop. Bishop could attack there. I think I want my rook over here, actually. Oh, maybe I want to move my rook up. Yeah, so I put pressure on the middle. I like that. Gold could threaten rook now. And, oh, it forks rook and bishop.
Rook, bishop.
And those are both good trades for me. That was dumb. No, it was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I couldn't think. I don't have the Sherlock Holmes ability to predict the future yet. I'm still cultivating it. Well, we have to commit now. Now we're done for. Yikes.
Check.
Oh no.
Surrender.
Darn. Discombobulation. Total recovery time, never. Not gonna happen. Oh, and then it's so cheesy. It's like he fights Moriarty and he uses his prediction ability, and then Moriarty has prediction ability, and he's like, he butts into his foreshadowing, like he's predicting the future, and he's like, you're not the only one who could do this, and it's so dumb, but it's so great at the same time. I love that movie. Are they making a third one? I think I heard they're making a third one. I'm excited. Okay. Bishop. He moved the bishop up pretty aggressively. I think we could bully that by moving up the silver. And then move up the bishop. He's gonna do a trade. Rook attacks gold, but silver can support gold diagonally, which is nice. I kind of want to just go for the check. I don't know if that's the right play, though. It forces him to pin one of his pieces, but it also prevents my silver from moving. Maybe I don't like it. In front of the gold. Let's do that.
Check.
Okay, defends with silver. And now I could move up silver. I'll trade a rook for a bishop. I think that's worth it. Wait, am I like majorly behind in pieces? Did I mess something up? What did I do wrong? Silver is attacking. That's concerning. Oh, I can't save my rook unless I move it back. That's not good. I'll trade that. Put him in check again.
Check.
Wait, no, 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 no. Dumb, 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 dumb. Maybe we can still do something here. Come on, come on, come on. No! Oh, you can promote. Hey, look at that. I'm dead. I'm done for.
Check.
Okay, let's just give him all of our pieces and see how quickly we die. That's sad.
Check.
I've seen 10 moves into the future, and it's not looking good. Let me tell you.
Check.
Why is he giving me free pieces? Ah!
Check. Check.
Checkmatey?
Surrender.
Checkmatey. Unfortunate. One more try. Okay, we gotta think. We gotta strategize this time instead of talking about movies. It's a good movie though. If you haven't seen it, you should. Alright, okay, we're gonna focus this time. So Bishop moved up aggressively. We should take advantage of that to try to make the Bishop move back by developing our own pieces. I could just put up a Bishop for a Bishop trade. That doesn't seem very good though. I kind of like actually silver here, because he can't take it with the Bishop, and then it doesn't block my own Bishop from having a path forward. The Rook is good in its starting position because it's preventing him from moving his pawn up. But at the same time, I'm not really doing much useful right now. I kind of think it's dangerous, but I'm going to move my gold and try to attack the center. Rook, gold, bishop, gold. Okay. What can we do here? Could move the gold over. Actually, the gold is defending the silver now when I move it up against the bishop. That's pretty good. I like that. He's threatening to take bishop. I think I'm okay with it. In fact, I'm gonna move the bishop here. Yeah, he's gonna take for sure. I'll take with gold. Rook is defending this piece because that's kind of where my attack is targeted right now. I still really want to go for it. Let's move gold up to defend the silver. And then I'm going to concentrate even more pieces over there. Like so. Okay, I think we've got him on the back foot now. Because he's like threatening the rook is going to come in and do something, but it's not that scary. He could put the bishop down here, which would be troubling. But we've got all these pieces aimed on this side of the board, so I say let's just go for it.
Check.
Put him in check. He has to take with gold. I can take with rook.
Check.
Put him in check again. Oh, I can promote my rook. But actually, let's just do... If I put up gold here... If I put gold here, you take with silver. I don't really like that. Oh, but it might be okay. Because I have another gold. If I put gold here, he takes with silver, and then I take with gold. I think that's made.
Check. Check. Surrender.
Elementary. Alright, on to the final difficulty.
Shall we play?
Here we go. Man, the end to the second Sherlock Holmes movie was kind of weird. Though the second movie in general was a little out there, but I did really like it. I liked Moriarty. Although I guess like in the short stories, Moriarty's just kind of like a throwaway character. Like he's not like on screen, on print, whatever, very much. He's just like in one of the stories. He does get hyped up a lot. He gets hyped up a lot, but he doesn't have a lot of feats, right? So he's like the super ultimate criminal, but he's just like some old dude who was a professor, I guess, and runs the underworld. And I don't know, I kind of thought the story wasn't even that great. Like, they're just like on a foot chase, basically, I think, and they chase him to some valley or something, and he throws a rock down at Sherlock Holmes or something. I forget exactly, it's been a while. But I remember that his sketch, because like I had like the big anthology of all the stories that come with like the original illustrations that were in like the Strand magazine. And I really remember that like his sketch was very striking. Like the picture of Moriarty was cool. Like, it's a cool idea for a villain, but apparently he just wrote him in. Like Conan Doyle just wrote him in to kill off Sherlock Holmes because he hated that story. Which I think happens a lot. It's like you get famous for one thing, like one gimmick, and then that's all anybody wants from you. And you're like, no, I'm a versatile writer. I have all sorts of interesting short stories about like conspiracies and ghost ships and fairies and stuff. Why don't you want to read those? And then you try to like transition over, and everyone just hates it. And they're like, what? No, where's Sherlock Holmes? This is crap. Okay, wait, what did I do last time? Did I move the silver up? I don't remember what I did. Okay, last time he was aggressive with the bishop. Oh, and I was strategic with the silver. I remember. But yeah, so like Holmes chases him down to a waterfall, and then they just get into a fight. Actually, that was a lot of Sherlock Holmes is like, because I know that was a criticism of the movies. It's like, there's too much action. Why doesn't he solve things with his mind? But he mostly just fights people, honestly. He uses his mind to get into close proximity to the criminal, and then he just beats him up. Or he shoots him with a gun or something. So they have like a fight, and then they just like go over the falls, I guess. And he was like, yes, finally, Sherlock Holmes is dead. I can move on with my career. And I think that everything, I don't know, I'm guessing what he tried after didn't take off as much. He's like, you know what, alright, fine. Just more Sherlock Holmes. And so he brings it back. He's like, you thought I died, but I died off screen. You should have known. Nobody who dies off screen actually dies. Because they fell into water. Falling into water saves you every time. Except Moriarty. No, he's dead. he didn't have the water plot armor. That only helps you if you're a good guy. If you're a bad guy and you fall into water, you're done for. Like, the sharks will eat you. What are we... what are we doing? Hold on. I totally forget what we did last time. I could centrally develop the bishop. That might be good. I think I moved the gold up. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna play it risky. And so they basically did the same thing in the movie, except they have a chess match first, and then they have a brain chess match where they both imagine how their fist fight would go, which is just like, they're just communicating telepathically at that point. Like, they're literally talking to each other in their brains. It's so wild. And then they both go over the edge of the waterfall, just like it depicts. Sherlock Holmes is like, oh no, I'm gonna lose, and so he just grabs him. they both jump over, and then at the end of the movie, he's like disguised as a couch for some reason. I don't really understand the purpose of that, but he's survived. He had a pocket air breather in his, I don't know how, with like Victorian England technology, he had like a little breathing device. Plus, I feel like the breathing wasn't the problem. Right? It was the fall, like off a waterfall into water. Like, I wasn't that concerned about how he would breathe once he's in the water. But anyway, it was just as goofy as the story, so it works. It's like, I lived. Moriarty didn't. He sucks at swimming. And the actor for Moriarty was good too. He's like he's very like physically imposing, but also a smart guy. Scary professor. Actually scary professor. You don't show up late to his class. And I like the way they show like the deductive process in that movie. Like that's a hard thing to translate into a movie. Because normally they just don't even tell you in the books. The books is just like they present it to you. Actually, the structure of the books is pretty addicting to read though, because they'll just like they present to you the story, and there's usually like enough clues that you kind of like semi figure it out. There's usually like a little bit that's missing, but they walk you through the process, and then the whole thing just gets revealed at the end. So you're like Watson. You get dragged along the whole time. You're like, what's going on? Explain it to me. And Holmes is just like, nah, I'll tell you later. I don't want to tell you right now because it would ruin the drama. And then at the very end, everything gets revealed. They do the movies like that too, but it can be kind of confusing because you're just like being shown all this evidence over and over again. But in the movie, it's like they have a little bit of a hint. Like they'll dramatically zoom in on something. Like, Moriarty doesn't water his plants. This means he's a bad person. Okay, hold on. We need to focus. This is the hardest difficulty. I don't want to trade a gold for a silver. Last time I feel like this was a better position. I could put the gold up here, and that threatens the bishop, but actually the bishop is positioned to attack my king pretty well. I guess I gotta move the gold defensively. I don't really like that though. Wait, is this game just posturing? Is there no like best move if somebody doesn't make a mistake? Okay, I think I have all my pieces developed now. I could attack on this side. Move the silver. If the pawn takes the silver, then I can check and then mate. I think. Wait, isn't that too easy? Check. Oh, I forgot. He's got a captured piece. Yeah. Well, at least I got a free pawn, I guess. Wait, no, I gave him my silver. That was stupid. That was dumb. I need to pay more attention. Okay, I probably lost. But hold on. Let's not give up yet. Yikes. Oh, no. Put him in check. Why not? Why can't I? I want to. Oh, that's my pawn. Stupid. Dumb. Interesting. Our only hope is to move up the gold. This is the way. He's like, get away from me. Don't do that. Maybe? We might have a chance? Oh, he's got the rook there. Okay, we're just gonna collapse the board state and hope that we emerge out of the chaos in victory. Bishop for rook. Yikes! No. Nope, that didn't happen. She's too strong. One more try.
Shall we play?
Anyway, so basically I like how the movies like feed you the evidence, but they're not like obvious about it, and then they don't tell you what it means until the end. But they have little hints about what's going on. But mostly I liked the occult conspiracy narrative of the first one. The second one was kind of like a superhero movie, where it's just like the good guy and the bad guy are fighting. But it was so over the top and ridiculous that I also enjoyed that one. Okay, we're doing it. Is going first good in this? I feel like going first is kind of bad. What does he do? He usually develops his bishop aggressively. That moves the gold, which leaves the king side exposed a little bit. So I don't want him to take the bishop, obviously. But I don't want to move the bishop defensively either. I guess it's fine. Now he has to move the gold over there. I can move the silver up, start pressuring the gold. Bishop pressures bishop. I don't really have to worry about that, I don't think. Yes, I do. I do have to worry about it because he can do that, and then... Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. That's good, actually. Gold can attack on the sides, so maybe we pin the gold with the bishop. Yeah, it seems right. And then... Yeah, that was a smart move. I think I'm just going to take the gold then, because I could use that gold.
Okay.
And then we move the gold up, so now the silver is pinned.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wait, wasn't that really dumb? He must have something planned after I take this, right? Huh? Oh, it's defended by the bishop. That was smart.
Okay.
Okay, trade rook for bishop is probably good for him.
Okay.
Especially because he can keep pressuring me like that.
Okay.
Oh no. And the gold can't go backwards. Diagonally. We're in some trouble now. Okay, so he took advantage of his prisoner pieces to fork some of my pieces and grab advantage. I should try to do the same thing if I can. But unfortunately, his silvers are in a very good defensive position. Maybe I stick the gold in front of the bishop. I mean, it's not great, but...
Okay.
Is that mate? No.
Okay.
We are in dangerous territory now.
Okay. Surrender.
Yep, alright. This is tough. This is a tough one.
Shall we play?
Shall we? Yes, let's do it. Okay, I don't want to try to... I tried to copy the computer last time, it didn't work out. Let's do bishop here. Okay, interesting. He develops the gold early. I would figure you want to keep the gold around, but maybe that's actually smart. He put his back. That's fine. I will grab the center. He's just waiting. Is that... Maybe that's the play. Maybe you do just want to wait. Whatever. Silver for gold. Dumb. Dumb. So dumb. No, we gotta start over. That was really bad. Because now if I take that, then he takes me with his bishop, and then we lose. Wait, do we lose? Maybe we don't. I mean, I already committed, so I'm doing it, but like... I think we lose. Get back there, you. Hey, no, I can't do that. That won't work. It won't work. Yikes. Not good. No bueno.
Rook bishop.
Scary. Golds don't promote. Not good. Interesting. Oh, this is not looking great.
Okay.
Get out of here. No.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, this put me out of my misery. Hey, I made it to the other side of the board with the king.
Surrender.
Promotes to... I don't know. What's above king? Mega king.
Shall we play?
Let's do it. Bishop up. Last time he just moved gold up. It's kind of boring. Well, I want to do silver, pressure the bishop. It seems like a nice enough spot for him. Oh, now I can take the middle of the board too. That feels right to me. And then silver, oh, silver cannot defend the gold, but it's fine. Gold can defend by the bishop. Gold and silver are in the middle. I want to get up to pressure this square thing. No, I don't, because he's got 1, 2, 3 pieces on it. That's a hard square to attack. This one also has 1, 2, 3 pieces on it. This has 2 on it. That would be good to attack, actually. But I can't get my bishop there. I can't get my rook there. So let's like fianchetto the bishop. Oh, no, alright, he's gonna trade. I guess he knew what I was going for. Okay, this has 1, 2 on it. I think gold here. Oh, weird. It just seems to, like, box in the king, basically. Silver up. Attacks 2. He takes, and then I take, and then he takes. It's not good for me. I need 1 more piece defending it. That would be the bishop, but I can't really... I can't really put it in right now. It won't work. Let's put the bishop here. Because he can't take with rook. He can take with rook. But then I'll take with king. Oh, I see. He put it there so it would promote when he moved it back. It's very wise. Yikes. That's a scary piece. Well, that's a big old fork. Playing it too safe. That was my I'm afraid I need to move my rook back move. Alright, I'm taking that gold. That gold is mine. I think we played defensive. This might be the way to go. That's scary. But nothing. It's really bad for me. It's really, really bad. Because he can move his scary bishop here. And there's nothing I can do about it. Well. Well, sometimes that's just life. I don't know, I think we lost.
Check rook.
Yeah, yikes.
Check.
Oi.
Check rook. Check. Surrender.
Okay, at what point did we lose? Where did the flow start going against us? Because we need to copy that and use it against them. One more time, one more time, one more time. Go next.
Shall we play?
Okay, let's start our classic move. Bishop to the center. Hey, that's my move. You can't just copy me. Silver up. Silver up. Silver here. Okay, we need an objective more than just randomly moving pieces. Bishop is targeting pawn. Rook is targeting pawn. But it's not that scary because I have the gold here. Same could be said of him. So I kind of want to get him to move his gold. Let's just get the silver up. I want the silver in the fray. Okay, he's doing what I was thinking of. Rook threatens the gold. But that's not too scary. Silver can come up here and it threatens the bishop and the pawn. He'll have to move the bishop. That's good. Okay, he's gonna take. It doesn't strike me as being worth it, but I'm not gonna complain. I think bishop here puts him in check, makes him pin a piece, and then we sweep up the side with our rook. Oh, wait, yeah, I was kind of hoping he would defend with gold. Should we push our piece advantage and trade? Perhaps not. Perhaps that would be a bad idea. But he can't do anything right now. He's stuck. But if rook takes bishop, gold takes rook, silver takes bishop, I'm in a bit of a precarious spot. Okay, well, we've achieved the pinning of the silver, so let's move the bishop back for now. Smart. Silver pin. I mean silver tax. Now I have to trade Raito. I would like to try something similar. How about this?
Check.
I think that's okay.
Check. Surrender.
Nope, it was not okay. Oh, we're so close. I can feel it. I feel the Shogi resonance. I'm almost out of coffee though. Once I run out, my ability will flounder. We gotta finish this quickly. Two bishops in the middle. How should I respond? Gold up. That's right. Double gold up. He's like, that's a good strategy. I want to move my gold up. Get the rook over here. Okay, and then I think we just smash our rook into the other side and see what happens.
Rook bishop.
Take. Gold for silver, which isn't great, but it's okay. I'll do it. Now let's get the silver up here. Puts his gold in to defend, but gold can't defend there. I kind of want to drop a silver in there. Yeah, and then he has to take it with gold. And then I take that.
Check. Check. Surrender.
Hey, there we go. That's the play. Yeah, we did it. Okay, so we mostly just ended up playing mini Shogi today. I've mastered it. Let's do one more game of regular Shogi. And then we'll wrap things up here.
Shogi.
I like a good game.
It's a game
Skip.
Shogi.
You told me already, I know.
To get this.
Come on.
It's true.
Okay, alright. Gotta let them explain. Man, this looks so complicated now that we've played mini Shogi for so long. Allies.
All right.
There's more to it.
There's
But don't.
then look.
6.
Okay, we're playing hard difficulty. Here we go. I wonder if the principles carry over. Move the bishop early and stuff.
Shall we play?
Let's do it. Pawn up. I want to grab a sneaky pawn. I can't because the bishop will defend against it. Alright, that's fine. Most of my attacks are focused here anyway, so let's move the pawn up that way too. Whoa, king's coming out. That is weird. Is that how you play this game? Center the rook. Okay. Do pawn trade maybe? Nope. But pawn grabs pawn, bishop grabs, rook takes. That'd be good. Oh wait, but the knight. The knight. I always forget the knight. Pawn takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes. What am I trading for? Pawn for pawn, bishop, rook takes bishop, knight takes bishop. Yeah, that's not that bad, I guess.
Rook bishop.
My guy.
Check.
Yikes. Check. Checkaroni. I could do the pawn thing, but it's not that good in this because can't capture with it. Nice. Wow, I got a lot of pieces now. Let's get the knight in the action. I think I could move the knight here, but I can't. This pawn won't defend him. Let's do that to stop the knight from moving up. Now I can move the knight here. Take. And promote. Oh, he did not care about that at all. Okay, once we free up this pawn file, I think we can just go on the offensive. We probably could have got on the offensive already, but that's just a knight. Okay, let's see. Start with the silver. No, not silver, sorry. Start with the rook. And then we'll get the other rook. Stack him. Ah, he's defending. Oh no, he took too long. That's okay. We have the lance backing us up here, so even if he takes, we take, and then that's fine. I want to get the knight in somehow. Hey, knight could go check the king. I think this is worth it.
Check.
He takes. Oh, I thought he would take with pawn. Weird. Anyway, I guess that buys us a turn to get the rook up. Now he takes the pawn. And I can check with the two rooks.
Check.
Moves back. I could promote to dragon, but gold is... Oh, I can go all the way up and promote to check. That's pretty good. And that way gold can't get me. Checking one space away from the king is the way to go. But he's escaping now, so I gotta stop that. There's a lot of room for him to escape, actually. How do we stop this? Maybe bishop. I should put the bishop in a place that it, like, threatens two pieces at once, but I can't wait. I don't see anything. Okay, comes the knight. Let's do a double bishop, and then get the bishop in there and promote. Gold. Fair enough. How about a pawn here? Oops, not allowed. The gold can go backwards and take this. Oh, I could put a pawn in front of the gold. Wait. No. What am I saying? I can take the pawn with the lance. Threatening bishop. I really want to take that gold right now. I don't like moving defensively, but I guess I could put this back here. Yeah, that's probably for the best, because now I can attack the square too. Give me the gold. Lance takes. Dragon takes. Check. But it was not a check directly next to the king, so that means it sucks. Let's promote this one too, I think. Oh, he's got that. Oh, but he can't move the lance because it's pinned. So he has to move the king back, which means I can take the lance now. And we're close. We've got the two rooks pattern, like in chess. That gold is a little troubling. But let's just keep putting him in check and see where this leads us. I think that's it.
Check. Surrender.
There we go. All right. Nice. I think the computer is not quite as strong for the lower levels of Big Shogi. I did that. I'm among peers. Although I bet this is way harder for the impossible computer. But that's a task for a different day. For now, that's all. And hey, still some coffee left. This came out really nice. I actually like I like fruity coffees, but not when it tastes like an actual fruit. I just kind of like the sweetness note, which this has for sure. And it's a little bit more acidic and burns a little bit when you take a sip. I like that. It's not quite as like savory as some coffees, but this is close to something I would like. I'm still trying to find like that perfect bean, my favorite, like a signature coffee. That's our quest for the future. Once we find that, then we can optimize. Maybe I'll actually break out the scale once I find something I really like. But for now, that was a step in the right direction. We played some Shogi. That was fun. Mini Shogi. We've done a lot so far. So we did Hanafuda, Shogi, chess. Actually, I think this is a different account because we played more chess than that. What should we do next time? Probably something still in here. Let's do Connect 4. Dominoes, backgammon. Wait, this is popular? I used to play this. I didn't think anyone actually played it. Did we play Reverse yet? Oh, we gotta play Mahjong at some point. But it's so difficult. Should we do this one next time? I don't have a physical set for this. What else? We could play card game. Could play some golf, pool. Let's play a little bit of pool before we stop.
Now that there are no kids around, show me how to play billiards.
What does that mean?
Sure. The basic play is to hit the white cue ball into the others to sink them.
I guess this is kind of like the edgy adult bar game that you play in like a smoky room, and everyone is like drunk and they get into a fight and someone snaps the pool stick in half and starts fighting with it. Or maybe that's just in movies.
You in already?
Yeah, it's pretty normal to get a few in on the break.
What is the difference between like the pool setup where they're in a diamond versus how do you miss if you have the geometry shown for you?
Normal too.
I'm learning so much.
That's normal too. I understand. Versus the triangle. Sorry, the diamond versus the triangle. What's the difference?
It's all part of the learning.
Okay, so if you hit the white ball in the corner, you can put it anywhere. That doesn't seem like a very good spot to try from. Oh, look at that. Do those count? Can you combo off with someone else's ball? There's so many rules for pool. It's like there isn't even a set
What can I say?
like rules.
Teach me your ways.
There isn't even like a rule set that everyone draws off of. Like if you go and you play someone in billiards, you have to like agree on the rules first, and then sometimes there are like unspoken rules that people differ on, and that's why people get into so many fights over this game. Because this is also like a pretty popular gambling game, I think. People like put down money. Oh, there's a lot of different types. Let's try this, I guess. But you'll be like halfway through a game and you like, they called it fouling, but isn't there another word for it? Oh, you scratch. You scratch, and then you take the ball out, and you like put the ball wherever you want. And it's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to put the ball behind the two diamonds or something. It's such a weird game. But it's fun though. I'm kind of a power player, as in I just smash the ball, and it never really goes where I want. But the one I'm familiar with is like, you break, and then whatever you hit first is like you're either stripes or solids, and you have to get in all of your balls first. I guess this is, you play in numerical order. Is that, I don't know the different types. Oh jeez, that was a powerful hit. Let's try this one first and then the other one. Okay, so that's the L ball? Is that not one? I don't really like this one as much. I feel like there's less strategy to it. So I can just line up my perfect shot. Yeah, there we go. I like the one where you have to hit in your own, like all the balls on your team and not your opponents, so that they you can be really strategic about. Oh boy, if I go all the way back, is it like a? That one wasn't as strong. I think because you can also press the stick forward. Okay, Nice one. Thanks, game. Although you do have to be careful about where your ball ends up at the end. Okay. What? Why is that? What is the difference? I don't get what I'm doing differently. That was way too strong. That probably would have gone in if I didn't just wail on it. Am I being scored here? Do I have points? He tried the same thing. Ow. Nice. Let's put it like right here. If I like use my finger on my screen to trace where this is going, that's not cheating, right? Oh, jeez. I can't control my own strength. I'm too powerful. Excuse me. Wow, that was a good shot. I'm out of coffee, so my energy is rapidly dipping. Time to go back to sleep. Those are my 2 states. 3 states. Streaming, working, and sleeping. Okay. Which ball am I going for? The orange one. That's not even possible. Just the delicate touch. Nope, nope, nope. Guess you can't really put spin on it. I'm liking this music though. Nice. Jazzy. Oh no, how am I supposed to hit from there? Do you guys play with the rule where you can space the ball out if it's too close to the edge? Oh, perfect. Okay, just the gentlest of hits. Too gentle. Pathetic. I should have committed. Now I gave it to him. What have I done? This is like, this is virtual pool with the guidelines and everything, and we're still both so terrible. No. Okay, we're going off the wall for this one. What the? What? I don't think even going off the wall is gonna work. It did not. I don't like this. This is like, it feels more difficult than regular pool. Hey, that was a good shot. Nice job, opponent. Finish this game quickly. I want to try the other style. Maybe 8-ball is what I'm used to. Man, he's a power player too. Alright, this one I got. Gentle touch. Just like that. And go. Haha. Easy. And now for the 7. You're just poking on the edge. I like making shots like this in pool. They're really satisfying when you get them. You just like bounce it off the edge like that. Gotcha. Ooh. Oh. Are you going in? Come on. Oh, I should have put a little more oomph on it. That's fine. I'll just tap it in. Yeah, so the skill in pool is like, once you move beyond being able to like snipe the ball every time, you gotta think about where your ball's gonna end up after. How much power you want to put on it so that you're in a good spot for the next hit. That was way too much power. I should have just barely tapped it in. I would have had a better angle on this. But I think this is like a reasonable shot. Even in like real life pool. It's just an angle. And here I have guidelines, so it should be easy. I think you want to smash it. No, you don't. Oh no. Wait, do I win? Does that count? Come on, just give it to me. Really? You're gonna give it to the computer? Oh, he picked the worst place. What are you doing? Well, I feel like the game could not make it any more obvious that it's just letting me win. Corner pocket, baby. Fine, whatever, I don't care. Just defeat me. Do it. Take my money. I put this month's rent on this game. Oh, we're still alive. No. I feel like that'd be easier in real life than it is in this. I don't know why. I'm just bad at video games. I'm sorry that I never mentioned it before. I should have told you. There we go. This, you can't, it's impossible to mess this up. Okay, there we do it. Yay. Nice one. That's not a 1, that's a 9. Okay, well. Bad old days. Yikes. Give me those elephant teeth. They make the perfect ball. Simple rules. 8 ball. Let's try 8 ball. Yeah, okay, this is what I was looking for. But there are 9 balls here. I guess because the 8 you can't, doesn't really count. Okay, let's break. Just smash it. Oh, I got 2 in, but a stripe and a solid. What should I go for? Do I have any shots from here? Maybe the red. Yeah, the red could go in. Let's try that. Hey, look at me. Next is the green. I wonder if... I think in real pool you have to call every single shot, too. Alright. Pool is in, like, that category with, like, darts and... I don't know what else. But it's like... If you're good at pool, you can't... You don't even, like, get to play the game, I think. I think it's basically just, like... When you're really good at pool, it's just solitaire. Like, whoever goes first pretty much wins. It's a solved game, even though it's not a... It's not even a board game, it's like a dexterity game. Because you can just get really good, and you have, like, the perfect spin, and you launch your ball so that you, have it in the right spot every time. It's like the kind of game that's more interesting if you're both just kind of amateurs at it, than if you're really, really good. That's true for a lot of things, actually, though. A lot of stuff is kind of boring at the most optimal level. I mean, it's more interesting to watch people who are really good at pool. Like, that's really cool. I like watching those videos of people that just, like, sink every single ball one after another. They do those crazy, like, jump spin shots and stuff. But it would not be fun to play against that person, that's for sure. You'd just be handing him your money. Okay. One more. I think I can snipe that through the gap. Ah, yeah. Okay, and then this is like where it gets serious, because if you mess up your 8-ball shot, you just lose, even though you've been doing great the whole game. I think if you, like, scratch on the 8-ball, but then again, I mean, like, everyone differs on what they consider the rules to be. I don't know, this, I guess. If you, like, scratch on the 8-ball, I think you lose. But does that mean if you don't hit the 8-ball, you also lose? I don't know. Alright, let's give this guy a chance to catch up. No, not like that. That's good. No. No, I wouldn't. That's not. That's not what you want. Actually, this might be like a big brain strat for him, though. Because now it's like, I'm gonna scratch. Oh no, because he scratched. Corner pocket. Let's finish this. With authority, and missed. Darn. Okay. He's thinking. Too much power. Oof. Ooh, this is tough. I think this is landable, though. This is like real life landable. Oops. No, 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 no. What? The controls are so weird. It should really just be left as counterclockwise and right as clockwise. Yeah, you just tap it on the edge. This you want to go for like a light tap here. Oh, that might have been too light though. Oh, so close. Don't scratch. No, no, no. Shh. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, close one. That was almost bad. Hey, you got one. Oh, I got two. No, I don't want to be here. Oh, it's so good he landed one. That would have killed me. Hey, he might just win it for me, actually. No, okay. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah, go for it. Go for the 8-ball. Please. Okay, alright, we can do this. Corner pocket. This one you gotta snap it in with authority. It's like snapping down the piece and go. Smash! There we go. Got him. Nice one. Thank you. Winner. Oh yeah, we're on the red Pikmin account instead of the yellow Pikmin account. Oh, ancient Greece. Okay. I got a little distracted. Oh, there's bowling too. And darts. I want to do all this stuff. Okay, just like a tiny bit of darts. Darts I am not good at all. I'm very good at destroying someone's house if they have a dartboard on their wall.
It's fine. I've got this.
It's fine, it's okay. I like how optimistic the creators of that dartboard were. They're like, these guys are good, right? They just need a little protective space. If I was playing on that board, I don't think any of the darts would even end up within the machine. It would just all be on the wall.
Right. Center. You have to aim carefully.
Ha, good one, guy.
Oh, like this.
That'd never be me.
The darts work fine.
I would be a bad ninja.
Mentorship, of course.
Those
I wouldn't be able to throw the kunai.
Oh, another bullseye.
It's like Rock Lee, but I can't do. What's the name of the kunai ones? Pro? What? Oh, you gotta like actually throw it. Okay, let's try this. I'm into it. Let me mute my mic. Throwing weapons is terrible in the Naruto universe anyway. Just like how you start a fight to make it look cool. You throw kunai and then the other guy throws kunai and they clash in midair. And you're like, well, that was dumb. Why'd we even do that? Controller is not working. Oh, do I have to change my controller? Hold on, give me a sec. Ah, look at that background. Okay, controller. Controller settings. Calibrating. Man, so I found out that fish, that we named our fish, it's already taken. That's like, I think it's a Kid Icarus enemy. From the 3DS. The 3DS Kid Icarus was cool. That was a good game. I liked all the banter. And, it was a little overly ambitious, I feel. Like, that game was so hard to control that they had to, like, ship it with a special stand so you didn't, like, snap your wrist playing it. But it was cool. It was like a 3D arena shooter multiplayer game, too. It had, like, that whole extra mode. It's a cool game. Okay, let's try 301. I'm not totally sure what the rules are. I think that's like you just want to hit that many points first. Let's count up though. Let's try count up first. Okay, time to destroy the wall. Either touch controls or motion controls. I'm not putting a strap on. Throws controller through screen. All right, hold the controller like this. Maybe I should have a strap. Take a dart. Oh, hey, cool. Okay. Yeah, my monkey brain is going to just... No, wait! It's just going to throw the controller. Okay, hold like this. Take a dart. And... throw. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I mean, I like the rumple on it. It's so realistic. Hey, what? What? Are you kidding me? What is this? Okay, I think bullseyes aren't that good in this because it's like you want to hit a certain score anyway. 19. But I don't know. I'm just aiming for bullseye. You gotta throw it harder. 2? That was bad. This is like she challenged us in the bar. She's like, oh, I don't know. I've never played darts before. I suck at darts, but let's put some money on it. I mean, I'm just the normal computer after all. I couldn't be that good. And then just bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Ah. Oh, so close, so close. 78, that's a high number. I have no idea if I'm doing good or not. Well, it's 8 rounds. Oh man, you know what was a good darts minigame? Was... Wait, I'm going again. I really like the darts minigame in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know why they put so much love into that. Hey, bullseye. But not double bullseye. That game was fun. That game has like so many nice little touches. It just make you feel like part of the world. And I'm really just going over and over again. Like it's the little things. Like the fact that you're playing darts and the... Oh my goodness. I mean, the mechanics for the darts playing was pretty cool too, but the fact that there's like a leaderboard and they really put some thought into like who would be at the top of the leaderboard and what their scores would be, and it's just like a little character building moment. Because I think what is Biggs and Wedge and Jesse? I'm not super familiar because actually I didn't play Final Fantasy VII, the original. I wish I did. I only played the remake. I mean, the remake's good. I was partway through, and then I stopped. Maybe we should play that on stream. That'd be good. Because I didn't get that far, actually. I did get far enough to have an opinion on the Tifa Aerith situation. And, I mean, I think it's fairly obvious that Aerith is the right choice. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll find out later. Aerith is my favorite character. I sure hope that she survives to the end. Because I do know all the spoilers. But actually, I heard an interesting conspiracy theory about that game. It's kind of spoilery, though. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I was kind of upset that I found out about it. Because I feel like it would have been a cool twist. The gist of it is that things might not go the same way they did in the first one. Ah, yeah, Nicholas is here. Finally! I don't know who that is. Alright, 301. Anyway, I like how they just, like, that game is just hanging out with your buddies and doing side quests. Like, the side quests, to me, like, the start of the game, when you're just, like, with Tifa and you're going around introducing yourself to everyone in town, was, like, the best part of that game for me. I mean, the main story stuff is pretty good, too. Or, like, the little extra side thing they added with you and, like, your 3 buddies and you're breaking into the factory together. That was cool. Anyway, I went on this whole tangent because I was trying to remember, like, which one is... I think Biggs is the skinny guy. Darn it. And Wedge is the big guy, right? Wedge gets shot in the butt? I think he had the high score in darts, which kind of makes sense, actually. There's just little bits of, like, character building everywhere. It makes everything feel consistent and immersive. But I could not get into the combat for that game. I don't know why. It just didn't really mesh with me. Let's bring back turn-based combat. I'd rather do that. Still, I wanna play it. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty long-running series because there's already like the DLC out with like the Ninja Girl. I think I don't really know anything about what that is. I think it's just an extra story. I'm bad at this. I definitely need to go back and play more of that. It feels like I was getting to the point in the game where things are gonna start getting real sad. And so I didn't want my friends to all die. They did too good a job. Did I do something good? They did too good a job making you attached to like the 3 buddies that are clearly going to meet an unfortunate end. And so I got around there. Actually, I think I got to the point where they all started dying. I was like, okay, maybe let's just tap out for now. It's too sad. But wait, I think they brought someone back. I think it's different. Because I think somebody survived that didn't before. I gotta play the rest of it. I gotta find out. I wonder if I should play the original first, though. Because I think you're supposed to be familiar with the original, so that the deviations from the original, like, shock you. I've just been firing randomly. I have no points. Why don't I have any points? Oh, you can't even see. Hold on. We don't really need this cam anymore. Let's make it tiny. Okay. Little coffee cam. Cam's out of coffee anyway. Can I see the rules? I don't know what we're aiming for. I only have 16 points. What? What'd I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, jeez. What? I got killed. Okay, let's check the rules. I don't know what I did wrong there. Throw darts. Oh, no. I know how to do that one. I'm the master. Actually, I lost that one too. Subtract your points. Oh, we were winning. You must, oh, wow. You must throw a double or double bullseye to reach 0. You fail when you get more points, okay. Oh, so you're supposed to just chuck the dart. Okay, we can do this. Oh, you guys know that anime where it's like a bunch of dead people and they're playing bar games at a bar? What is that? I watched like 1 episode of that and it seemed pretty good. Actually, wait, no, I watched 2. Because the first episode I thought was really good, and then the second episode I thought was kind of dumb. So I thought maybe it's just a gimmick and only the first episode's good. But maybe I should go back to it. I really liked the premise. It's like you're basically in purgatory and you're like, okay, time to work out your issues. Oh, okay, so if you hit the ring, it's like you work out your final issues in life, and that's like your judgment on the character that you've spent your life building. It's very dark, though. But like, I thought, I don't remember what the episodes were about now. I think it was like a couple, maybe, and there was like something else. I thought the first episode was like really subtle in how dark it was. Like, it was mostly just the implications. This is disturbing. This is not lighthearted. And the second one, I feel like it doubled down too much. Like, it tried to be edgy, and it was kind of, didn't really work for me. I might be misremembering, but I think I'm gonna go back and watch that. I like anime about games. Like, Kaiji. Good anime. It's just about gambling. It's actually incredible. Really, really good show. It's like this guy who's down on his luck, kind of a loser. He just goes around like stealing hood ornaments off of cars, and then he gets roped into this like big conspiracy from some shadowy organization where they go and they just basically put their lives on the line to possibly win millions of dollars. It's like the original Squid Game, basically. I think Squid Game was based on that. It's basically just like an underground black market labor camp where they trap all these people. Some people do make it out with lots of money. And it's like the premise, it's so interesting because the games are super simple. Like the first game that they play is just tic-tac-toe. But they find a way to make it really strategic. Like, okay, hold on, we're getting close to something here. Let me see, the first one's tic-tac-toe, but it's like tic-tac-toe is a card game. and everyone has a certain number of cards, and you think like, oh, well, it's just random chance. There's nothing you can you can do to stack the odds in your favor. But then as soon as you like let people out, and they can start communicating with each other and like collecting strategies and teaming up and stuff, then it gets really complicated. Like you can pull your cards together. You can try to like, I think their strategy is they try to collect like all of one type, like all of scissors or something, because there's an ongoing monitor of like all the cards that are left out in play. It's so good. And he like he starts off like a naive loser who's just like looking for help because he's freaked out about the situation. And then the character development, even in just like the first arc, is incredible. He just like wakes up. It's so cool. And then I forget what the rest of the games were. They do rock paper scissors first, and then he gets out and they bring him back in. What was the second game? I need to rewatch it. It was good. And then I'm gonna bust. Darn it. Okay, well maybe the computer's playing in a cutscene. I think they just won. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's play 501 so we have more time to talk about anime. No thank you. Your dart set is actually worth as much as the wall it's attached to, so if you attached it to like a mansion, that'd be a very expensive dart set, because I'm putting holes in that thing. Pew pew pew! Wow, 9 points. Wait, let me look up what the arcs were. I started watching that show and I just like binged the whole thing. But it was a long time ago. Oh no, I forget. It's hard to find. I think there was a... Hold on, did I mess up the stream? No, it's fine. Well, of the ones I remember, there's like... The first season ends with like this big group game where they have to like walk across a board, like a tightrope. It's pretty dark actually. Like they started off pretty dark, like it's just like an electrified board that you have to walk across, and it's over like a pit, and you fall into a building, and it and they show people like falling off and just being horribly crippled at the bottom. You're like, geez, this is messed up. And then they go even more severe from there. But it's so good. The main antagonist has this whole like villain monologue about people wasting their lives, and it really resonated with me actually. I think I saw that clip on YouTube before I even started watching the show, because that's just like how I start watching shows these days. Is I'll watch a clip on YouTube first and be like, that looks interesting. So yeah, and then the end of that arc, okay, I shouldn't like spoil the whole thing, but it's really good. They come up with the most mundane things. Like they have a game that's just like pulling out lots from a tissue box, and then they make it so strategic and over the top. There's like a card game in there, and it's based on, well, not based on, it's like the sequel to a manga and anime that the same author did. Is Akagi, I think, and it's just about a guy who's really good at mahjong. But he's really good. he's crazy. The feel of the two shows is very similar, but the guy Akagi's already really good. He plays mahjong for the first time and he's already great. And it's mostly just him psychologically unraveling people by playing mahjong. So that one's like really focused on one specific game. And then Kaiji's more like he plays a bunch of different games. And then there was Squid Game. I thought Squid Game was pretty good, but I didn't really like it as much as Kaiji. I didn't even finish it actually. Like the games are interesting. I guess like the Red Light Green Light was a good starting game to establish the premise. Because I mean that's like the thesis of the show, I guess, is you gotta risk it or you're dead, even though you don't want to, and it's terrifying. If you don't move forward, you die. but at the same time, it was like, it's not really strategic or anything, it's just dramatic tension.
Bullseye.
And then the tug of war game was great. I liked the grandpa character who's like the mentor, but I feel like the main character was kind of a jerk towards the old guy. Towards the end there, that's kind of where I stopped watching it. The sad Marvel game. I mean, the Marvel game arc was pretty good. All the main characters had good arcs. I like the one guy who's just absolutely cutthroat. Like, it's awful, but it's good TV. And then the thing with the main character is, like, the main character and the old guy, I feel like they tried to play it emotional, and it kind of worked, but it just felt, I don't know, something felt wrong about it. Maybe that's the point. He's not a good guy. He's kind of a bad dude. He's trying to survive. Or he's like finding a happy medium between surviving and being a good person. I mean, if I was on that, I wouldn't be a good person. Hey! Anyway, probably need to just give it a chance. Okay, the computer's way too good. Forget it, we're done. I cannot defeat this computer, they're too powerful. What else? Tennis, soccer, these aren't really very fun. There's fishing. I tried this. It's not as good as I thought. That other fishing game's better. I like the reeling in person with the Joy-Cons. But let's catch a couple fish and then we'll stop. They're just not saying anything.
Good to get away from the grind.
Sure do be. Oh, I can skip. In mosaic mode, what's that? What is this?
You can fish different places.
Oh, interesting. What? So if you're like, if you have 4 switches, you could play. Why would, who is this mode for? I mean, that's cool, I guess.
No, that's not all.
But it's not really like, oh, I guess it is. That's cool, so it makes like one picture.
A waterfall.
You haven't seen anything.
Alright, fine. That's awesome. But who has 4 switches to do
Look
this?
at that huge fish.
I'm gonna catch a whale.
The fish
Anyone want to see who will catch
you will.
Oh, see the fishing guy? Okay, well, we're not doing mosaic mode, unfortunately. Next time, I'll go buy 3 more switches so we can do mosaic mode. Oops. Okay, so in this you just cast out with your casting is motion, and then the reeling is you just spin the stick. Come on, go for it. You want it. Delicious bobber. And I think it's just you want to do it as fast as possible. Wow, that's a good fish. I think you just want to spin as fast as possible before the line breaks. It's not really like balanced or anything. It's kind of like Animal Crossing fishing, I guess. And there's a lot of golden coin here. Hey, come on. Don't you like food dropping on you from the sky? There's nothing fishy about it. It's just tasty food. Black bass, 1,413 grams. I don't know what that means. I don't even know gram. Come on, come on. Koi. I want the golden koi. Okay, how do I change my spot? I want to fish on the other side. What does it mean when they're bubbling like that? Is he okay? I think this is kind of meant to be more like a multiplayer game. But I'm liking the vibes, actually. I like that music. Oops, I scared him. Come on. Come on. Why is he blowing bubbles? Oh, the little fish. Oh, the little fish are easier to reel in. That's cute, I guess. Oops. No, come back. I'm scaring him. Oh, here we go. Another cherry salmon. I thought there was a way to switch. Here, there we go. Alright, let's catch these bubble blowing fish. Couple of bubble blowing babies in the bar. No, come on, come on, I'm running out of time. There's a rock in the way. Should be fine. Come here, you. Ooh, big golden koi. Okay, I'm running out of time, quick. Gotta catch one more fish. Bite, 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 bite it. Go for it. Alright. How'd we do? Wow, that's a gold catfish. 10,000 grams. I don't know if that's good or not. 40,000 years. Oh, that was easy. Cool. Oh, that's not a that can't possibly be a board game. Zhang Solitaire, piano. Yeah, piano is a flop. Let's not repeat that one. I don't know. I just can't stop playing these mini games. Maybe I should have saved some for later. Is this motion control? Oh, I played this already on this account. Apparently I mastered it. Oh yeah, I remember this, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this here. Oh no, oh man. It's awkward. I'm a sharpshooter. It's all in the wrist. Oh, it's a UFO. Die. No alien invasion. I wonder if you're great on accuracy here. Ooh, I didn't even do that. Oh, I almost missed one. Okay. Target, 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 target. Wonder if hitting in the center counts for more. Hey, there we go. Okay, so you can just shoot as much as you want. Hey! The anti-targets. Click, click, click. This is like that game. This is like that thing I did with the eye doctors. It's like exactly like this. Like click, 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 click. Except I'm cheating because I'm not using my peripheral vision. Get out of here, UFOs. No! Click, 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 click. Okay. Not perfect. The way I'm aiming this remote has absolutely no correlation to how it's pointing to the screen. Hey, oh no, hey, get back here. It's just like awkward motion control. Spam button. Oh, darn. Okay, well, 3 stars, it's not bad. Okay, I think that's good. Did a lot. Let's just end it on a pick of the shogi board.
I like it.
So, what are we doing next? We still have this Gundam to finish. let's do a Gundam stream this week and play more Mario Galaxy. And I had something else. I forget what. I need to practice the piano more. I want to put like a song up on this channel, but I need to work at it more before we can do that. What else? I guess that's it for now. Stay tuned. I'll see you later at some point. Until then, have a nice rest of your weekend. And goodbye.